Get in! Get in! Get in there! United win at last. Weekend not ruined. Weekend not ruined. I repeat, this is the URT. You are the URT. Welcome to the URT. We needed to win that. This football club, I'm sick of it. Manager in, manager out, don't give a damn. Players being gutless or not, don't give a damn. Manchester United needed to win that because I can't continue another weekend being ruined. Being ruined. They're ruining it. You're ruining it. Pick up the meme, brother. People, we hold out in the rain to beat Chelsea. We hold out in the rain to beat Chelsea. Chaotic football game. All of it coming up, people. After this. After this. Pick up the URT, people. Weekend not ruined. Weekend not ruined. Weekend enjoy the weekend. I don't care how it came, but let's start at the beginning. Where do we start? Manchester United put out the lineup. I'm putting tweets out saying we're gonna get bopped in midfield. How we're gonna stop Pedro? How we're gonna step Palmer? How we're gonna step Neto? I'm putting these out, and after 4 minutes, all that talk was over. I repeat, all that talk was over. Bayern one down the tunnel, one down the middle. He hooves it. Sesko gets up. Mbeumo perfectly timed, runs onto it. Mr. Sánchez, the Chelsea goalkeeper, what we talked about last night. We talked about it in the preview and we said he's shaky. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky. He comes out, runs back, comes out again, and then wipes out Mbeumo. And the next minute, it's a straight red. Good night, Vienna. Straight red. Good night, Vienna, mate. Sánchez early bath, mate, in the rain. By the way, the downpour in Manchester, just like typical Manchester. Absolute downpour majority of the day in Manchester. The weather, crazy. At times, it looked like, flooded football pitch. But anyway, Casemiro then, if you go and watch the first yellow card. So Manchester United are cruising. So let me just begin this. Manchester United come out with the right attitude right from the off. They come out with the right type of mind frame, the right type of physicality, and we get in their faces. The red card comes. Obviously, we're playing against 10. And then their manager makes 4 changes. No, 3 changes. Yeah, he makes 3 changes in the space of like 2 minutes after that red card. Unbelievable. I've never seen that. He takes off Neto, who's a dangerous winger. He takes off Palmer. He takes off the young Brazilian guy as well. So they're all off the pitch. And then they go to a back 5. And then that gives Manchester United the ascendancy because tactically, Maresca got it wrong. He totally got it wrong because then Chelsea started to play a back 5. But then when they hoof the ball out, there's nobody to play to. Pedro's good holding the ball, but he ain't that good. He ain't that amazing. He ain't going to take on 4 or 5 players. So Manchester United, for the rest of the half, we hemp them in. Casemiro, the first yellow, takes out Enzo. Absolutely needless. Enzo was not going anywhere. We're playing against 10. He's the most experienced player on the fucking football pitch. So he would think, you know what? We're playing against 10. You know how referees go? They like to even things up psychologically. Because he plays on them, they've sent somebody off. So he's the most experienced, Casemiro. The most experienced player in Manchester United Football Club. And he decides to go and make a needless challenge inside their own half with Enzo. Absolutely needless. Yellow card. Straight yellow card. That is a yellow card all day. Now, the second yellow card. you're giving the referee a decision to make. The second yellow card, the referee is already psychologically trying to even this up. Because of the red cards, because of the substitutions, you get 9 minutes extra time in the first half, which I've never seen. Crazy. Without a big injury happening. But anyway, Casemiro then pulls this young Brazilian guy back, holds him, gets the ball, but he's already fouled him. Referee, that's not a yellow card. That is not a yellow card by any means. That's the warning. That's the warning, but that's not a yellow card to go one more and you're off. But he gives it obviously because psychologically. Then the game's 10-10. But we finished the half straight on the front foot. Chelsea are not really making any chances because they've taken up all their attacking players. They've taken up all their creativity and they've taken up all their attacking players. So they're not creating anything. They're not creating anything. And it's 10 against 10. We hold out in that half. We go into halftime and it's 2-0 to Manchester United, right? 2-0 to Manchester United. Second half comes, I put the tweet out and say, 10 against 10, now we're going to get bopped. Take off Bruno, take off Dorgu, because those two lose the ball a lot, right? Those two lose the ball a lot. And I said, bring on Kobe and Ugarte. And Ugarte, all he's got to do is give the ball to Kobe Mainu. I have to be honest and objective. Bruno Fernandes for the second half was phenomenal. Was fantastic. So, yeah, in my head, I'm like, take him up because he's going to waste the ball. But he was actually really good. And I've got to be objective. I can be honest. We've got Bruno. We don't think he can play in that midfield. But anyway, the rain is coming down in the second half. Chelsea get into some rhythm, but they keep the ball. They keep possession. But they haven't got the attackers to be able to open us up because they took up the two, Neto and Palmer, which are huge in this team, in this young squad. Huge in this squad. So they took those two off. And Pedro's tried to connect with people, and it's not happening. Then come out of the back five. They changed it up towards the end, played a back four, bought on George, bought on Gusto to go on the left, because they took off Cucurella, he could have been sent off for a second, but he was on a yellow card, and you know what? He's a bit headless. He's a bit hothead. So they took him off, and they took off somebody else. Fafana, I think they took off. So then they start bopping it. It's 10 against 10. By that time, United in the second half, I've already put on Ugarte. Who did they take off for Ugarte? Who did they take off for Ugarte? Oh, Sesko. And again, Sesko wasn't getting the ball, even though we're playing against 10 men. Sesko wasn't getting any sniff. And I told you lot already, Manchester United do not play to their strikers. We do not. So Sesko was just walking around the football pitch getting wet for no reason. So then we start to play, but we start getting bopped. Bruno, Mbeumo and Bruno as the three, and then played Ugarte as like the holding and then the back five, which is weird, really weird. Anyway, more substitution go. Casemiro, Masraoui gets taken off. Ahmad goes to left back. Chelsea still the only threat in the game. After that, about 10-20 minutes to go, 20 to 15 minutes to go, is Reece James. And Dorgu's having a nightmare, cannot defend him. And he keeps whipping ball in. They take a quick short corner. Ball goes back to James. Wonderful delivery. Maguire by this time is off the pitch. But Euro's there. And, I made a video defending him. Euro's got to do better there. Anyway, the ball goes to Chalobah. Boom, 2-1. The Old Trafford is nervous. And I'm talking about on the downpour. Old Trafford is nervous. It's nerve-wracking. I'm biting every nail here. And then Manchester United somehow hold out. Cunha comes on for Mbeumo. Somebody out, Mount comes on. And obviously those two are not match fit. They're not match fit. They're not offering anything, to be fair. Then 80-something minute, Kobe comes on for Bruno. And United see out the game. But it was just, I didn't want to go into it. It's the weather's depressive. I'm trying to find a place to go out tonight to have a little dance. So I need to go and shake off, all of the misery, what's going on in the world, everything that's going on in the world, and what Manchester United have done to us last week. So to be getting 3 points and actually climbing up that table tonight gives me relief. relieved. And that's why we've got to enjoy it, United fans, because we don't know when the next win going to come from. We don't know that. So we've got to enjoy it tonight. We've got to enjoy it. I'll see later on if the boys want to do a match reaction from the panel. But it was a strange and weird game. It was red cards galore, like I said to you. And that really spoiled the game. So we're never going to know what it would have been like 11 against 11. We don't know, really. We're not going to know. We'll have to wait till we go to Chelsea. We'll have to go see when we go and play Chelsea's ground. What is it going to be like when we play against 11 against 11? Because this game was mad by some madness. The goal from Bruno was a brilliant run. The goal from Casemiro was a brilliant header by Luke Shaw. Climbed it. It was like 5 seconds in the air, and he came on top of everybody. Like, climbed it. United 100% are listening to the coach because there was a lot more aggression in our play. But yet again, I did see some shadow pressing. We were getting bopped by Chelsea's better midfield and more connected. They're better coach team. That's where they are. That's what we are, people. But I can make this long or not. But I'm just relieved. We're relieved that Manchester United have got 3 points. And guess what? Our weekends, United fans, global fan base, local fan base, national fan base, we are not having our weekends ruined. Peace, love, light, lose, draw, win, Glazer, Ineos, out. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Lebanon, free Syria, free Iraq, free everybody, free Tigray, free Ogaden, free the people, free the lands. F colonizers, F the colonizers, F the imperialists, F the Zionists, and the military-industrial complex. F them all, people. You know what is that, people. F to fascism. You know where is that. Love, light, but weekend, not ruined. Get in.